Modern trends in the field of controlling machinery and equipment impose stringent requirements on industrial automation, which particularly includes industrial switchgear and control cabinets. The increasing complexity of control systems is placing higher demands on production workers and the facilities in which these sophisticated systems are produced. The production premises of Bircher ProcessControl is one of these modern facilities. We are a subsidiary of the Swiss BBC Group and have been operating in Hranica since 2001. The long tradition of mechanical and electrical engineering in the Czech Republic and the convenient location with transport links to international highways and international airports were strong arguments that persuaded the Swiss investor to set up this subsidiary in Hranica, partly to produce what it needed for its own projects and also to strive to develop its own commercial activities. After 10 years of operation, the previous leased production premises proved to be too small, and a quick solution had to be found. The Swiss owner therefore decided to expand manufacturing capacity by building a new hall. The foundation stone was laid to mark the firm's 10th anniversary, and almost a year later the team moved into the new premises. Our company caters specifically to customers who demand the highest levels of quality, customers who expect knowledge of the specific regulations and standards for their sector, and who also demand competitive prices. The Hranica production center manufactures switchboards that control huge logistical centers, for example, air conditioning in Moscow subway trains or Swiss trams, the luggage distribution system at Johannesburg International Airport, DVD production for publishers all over the world, the deposition of thin layers of silicon on solar cells in China, the blowing of glass containers in Russia, and also high-pressure sterilization of food in the United States. Processing orders to the required quality and by the agreed deadline is the main task of the team of project managers and design engineers, who all have necessary electrical engineering qualifications as well as language skills. Their tasks include preparing price quotations, coordinating deadlines, preparing lists for material purchases, and creating and modifying project and production documentation, while abiding by all generally binding electrotechnical standards and customer-specific requirements. In order for us to hold our own against our international competitors, it is not sufficient to possess only modern production facilities and high-quality services. It is also essential to ensure competitive purchasing terms with key automation component suppliers. BBC Group's strong financial background also allows us to use our own resources to fund costly investment projects and thus strengthen the role of strategic purchasing. Operative purchasing involves daily communication with suppliers to guarantee that the necessary material is available to cover all orders. We carefully check all incoming material to make sure that it matches the requisite specifications and contains no defects. We assemble switchgear cabinets using products supplied by renowned manufacturers in all standard size ranges, and naturally we also cater to specific requirements, i.e. non-standard sizes, special finishes, or insulation. In the case of standard cabinet product lines, we use an automated machining center, which enables us to perform additional modifications, such as cutouts for controls, fans, control panels, cable bushings, or holes in mounting plates for connectors. After the cut edges have been treated with zinc paint and varnish, we fit the base mounting plates with mounting rails for mounting devices and terminal blocks and plastic channels for structured cabling and wiring. We then mount the devices onto the prepared mounting plates. They are spaced to ensure that they are at a safe distance from one another, that heat is drawn off properly for high-performance devices, and that power circuits are kept isolated from control circuits. The mechanical assembly process is completed with an interim check, after which the electrical circuits are connected up following circuit diagrams or terminal plans. At this point, we pay extra careful attention to the standard stipulated for that particular switchboard. The standard applied generally affects which wire cross-sections and colors are used. For ease of reference, we fit all our devices, terminals and controls with labels. In some cases, the wires and cables are also labeled. Before connecting the circuits, we cut the wires and cables to the desired lengths, strip the cable ends, and to finish them with different cores, tags, or connectors. The process of connecting the electrical circuits can be accelerated enormously by using a specialized cable assembly facility for the automated cutting, labeling and stripping of wires and cables, which is particularly beneficial in the production of recurring or series orders. When the electrical circuits on the base plate have been connected, we install them into the cabinet and then connect circuits to the cabinet casing for components such as fans, buttons, control panels or connectors. Finally, we connect all the non-live parts using a protective earthing conductor. The final inspection department subjects all the equipment we have manufactured to a series of tests to ensure that the equipment is safe and complies with the design documentation, the binding regulations, and customer-specific requirements. Finally, the test technicians issue a test report. If the switchboards are to form part of the equipment intended for the United States or Canada, the final inspection department checks that specific certified materials have been used, which we then confirm by attaching a certification label pursuant to the UL 508A standard. This label enables a globally accessible database to be used to trace which supplier manufactured the switchboard and whether that supplier possesses the required certification. Before installing the control cabinet on site, some customers want to test out how the control program works. If the customer's programmer is based in Germany, for example, we have set up a virtual link via the internet, enabling the customer to connect to the comms port of the equipment in order to install the control software and test that it works before the equipment is packed and dispatched. To ensure that the tested products are delivered to the customer in perfect condition, we place great emphasis on carefully packaging our goods for transport. All controls are additionally protected from mechanical damage using foam. For inland transport, the products are generally placed onto pallets and wrapped in foam sheeting and then stretch film by a machine. If they are to be transported overseas, the products need to be protected against humidity by wrapping them in hermetically sealed film with desiccants and sealing them in wooden crates fitted with monitoring sensors. Properly packed and labeled, our products are then dispatched to our customers around the world. Bircher ProcessControl BBC is a company that looks towards the future, believes in the long term, and is therefore building itself a strong position in the market. Motivating and educating staff are crucial for ensuring that we provide high-quality services. We use funds from the Human Resources and Employment Operational Program to expand on existing know-how and improve our employees' professional and language skills as well as soft skills. In addition, we work closely with educational institutions in the field of electrical engineering. To help bring theory-based lessons in schools in line with practical needs, we offer a specialized education program in the form of work experience and project days, specialized work experience for students within the company's premises, the chance to participate in a grant program with the offer of employment after successful completion of their studies, and education for teachers from these cooperating schools. Our knowledge across a range of different industrial branches enables us to offer our customers an independent insight into rapidly developing trends in the field of industrial automation and allows us to provide the right solutions for their needs. Due to the sheer volume of orders we handle, in combination with our modern automated methods of manufacturing our switchboards, we are able to provide excellent quality at reasonable prices. We are a promising and reliable partner. We look towards the future and are constantly working to ensure sustainable development. We look forward to receiving new and challenging assignments from current and new customers and will always find the right solution.